I came back home. I told my mother, I said, you know, Mother, I wouldn't take $1 million for my experience. She said, son, what good would your experience ever do you? I said, maybe not, but you know what? I was sent overseas to save lives, not to destroy lives. And I said, Mother, I saved many. And that's when I got to thinking, well, Uncle Jack wanted me to be a doctor, and I was a doctor for nearly a year or better. And it was really a good feeling, helping save some of the guys. I remember one instance that we had quite a few casualties, and my boys in the aid station was all give out and was still working, and I looked up and here come a lady in, looked like she's about 8 months pregnant or better, and she had a little girl hanging on the side of her dress, and her dress was bloody, and she was holding her left arm with her right hand holding it, and she was partly crying, and the little girl was crying and carrying on, and so I walked over to check them out, and her left arm and the muscle part was nearly completely shot in two, and just a ligament holding on. And so we put her on a litter and gave her some morphine and decided what we could do about stopping the bleeding. And it was a hard decision to make. But I finally took my bandage scissors and cut what was left of the holding the arm on, and we dubbed it up and put sulfa drugs on it and stopped the bleeding. And some of the other guys wrapped the arm up in a blanket with snow, because there's about 5 or 6 inches of snow on the ground. And we loaded her into our Jeep and carried her back to a civilian hospital. And there, luckily, I found a doctor that could understand English, and I told him what the deal was, and he looked the situation over and said, well, I had saved her life by stopping the bleeding, and there was no way in the world that he could save the arm. And it was a wonderful feeling, and know that you saved somebody's life.